Okay. Have we started? I think we have, but let me double check just to make sure sound is coming through correctly and you can hear me fine. Let me see here. But I think everything should be working. Yes, it is. Hello there, fellas. How are you doing today? I hope you are having all a wonderful Sunday there. And we will be playing some TF2 as usual. Today we are on the London server here, so feel free to join through this IP. It's also in the stream description if you want to copy and paste it like that inside your game. And today my torso dematerialized. As you can see, I am invisible because I was using a green tank top, a t-shirt, and I was too lazy to switch it up for stream. So today I'll be streaming half invisible, as you can see. But it's okay. Hey, hello there, Muskai. Hello there, Hobby Sniper. Hobby saying I learned how to use hammer, and I'm now creating a TF2 map, making good progress so far. Ah, that's very nice, Hobby. Make sure to share the map with us once you have a playable version. We might even do a testing live stream here. Perhaps it could be fun to help you balance your map and further develop it. That could be nice. So make sure to share it with us. It would be nice. Hey, hello there, Strigby. Inspector, how are you doing? Nice. Musguy forgot to change the username and profile picture back to normal. So he'll be Scott the Was on the server. Ah, okay, that's good to know. So I can recognize you there. That's nice. Gabriel was here as well. Hello there, Gabriel, Vincent, and Steve Jones also. Glad to have you here. Michael Jackson. E aí? How are you doing? Come play with us today. We are on the London server. So let's open my screen so we can hop into the server to play with everyone. We are already here with Gato, Leo, Strigby is here, Trigger Heart, and Yorless Grape and Firefly. And we also have here Leo with us. And today I want to play some medic, you know, just for variety. I think it's been a while since I've played medic, and it's always nice to practice this class and, you know, and help the team out like this. Uncle Leo died there, but I think there was nothing I could do to save him there. I think he would have died either way. So at least I got to scare that scout away with my Blutsauger, which is my weapon of choice for playing medic, you know. I know the meta is the Crusader's Crossbow, and it is a fine weapon. It's a lot more effective for sure, but I have a lot of fun using the Blutsauger and the other syringe guns, so that's what I usually like to rock when I'm playing medic, you know. Yeah, I think it makes for fun gameplay whenever you can damage the enemy and heal back. I also like the black box for soldier, for example. I saw the laser for a sec there. I knew I would die to your last grape there. And if you thought that shot was real, it's because I'm with 200 ping here, because I'm from Brazil and I'm playing on our London server, so there's a bit of latency there. So that's why he kind of shot me through the wall, you know. It's because I'm lagging here on the server. So yeah, best class in the game, Musguy is saying. Yeah, Medic is, I think, the most significant class in TF2. Perhaps not the best in terms of deathmatching purely, but it is the class with the biggest potential to change the game, that's for sure. Usually the team that has the Medic wins the match, you know, on casual at least, that's what we usually see. So I think it makes sense to call Medic the best class in the game. Okay, let's dodge those rockets here. I have to stay protected to be able to help my team and overheal everyone. I'm not sure if I want to follow that heavy. Yeah, Strigby here with the nice unusual effect. And Uncle Leo's unusual bug here in the air. Pretty cool. So yeah, let's help Strigby here. Bomb Abuser saying that his internet is garbage right now. Yeah, I know the feeling, Bomb Abuser. My internet is garbage. Not all the time, but oftentimes it is garbage. I know I've been streaming here before and my internet simply died because my ISP has bad infrastructure. But yeah, I can relate to what you're saying there. Okay, I'm gonna get headshotted there by your last grape. I better protect myself here behind this pillar. You see? He got the heavy there. Let's try to retreat to a safer position now. Because I don't want to drop this Uber here. What else are you saying? Michael Jackson asking how I am. I'm doing fine. Thanks a lot, Michael Jackson. I'm doing fine today. A bit lazy, you know. Sundays usually are a very lazy day for me. But I'm doing fine, thank you. Doing pretty well, actually. He wants to get me here. He managed to do it. Your last grape is my nemesis today. we'll fight against each other, for sure. What else are you saying there? Inspector is saying that Dalokos is good for before the fight. Yeah, we have here Strigby as heavy. Oh no, he switched classes. He or she, I don't know if Strigby is a lad or a lassie, I'm not sure. But yeah, Strigby switched classes here to soldier, but before he was, or she or they were using heavy. And the Dalokos is sure a great secondary for heavy. I know a lot of people don't use it because they only use the sandwich. But the Dalokos bar is great. You can really buff yourself before fights. And I think it is especially useful if you don't have a medic on your team. Because you can get some overheal before getting into a fight. And, you know, that will make you last longer, you know, you'll be able to survive longer. But when we got so many medics on the team, now we have 2 medics, as you can see, I don't think it makes much sense to use the Dalokos bar. The sandwich is better in that situation. And the secondary banana as well, you know. The banana will give a bit less health to your teammates when you drop it to them, but it respawns faster, so you can drop medic kits more often when you're using the secondary banana. But yeah, the Dalokos bar is great. I like to use it when I'm playing heavy. Another one I like to use when I'm playing heavy is the buffalo steak sandwich. That's often not very used. We don't often see people using it. But I like to rush the enemy with my melee and get some mini crits on them. It's a lot of fun and people are always scared when they see that. Even if you die afterwards, it's always fun to do that. You know, it goes to show that the weapons that are seen as the meta, you know, the most effective ones, like I was saying before about Medic, the Crusader's Crossbow, for example, aren't necessarily the most fun to play with. And variety is important. You shouldn't, you know, keep playing with only a single loadout. Switching things up from time to time will be very good for your enjoyment of TF2, you know, so you can better enjoy this game. I think like that, at least. I try not to get stuck with a single loadout. So yeah. Inspector is saying, it's really good to help your quick fix medic since it increases the nerfed overheal. I didn't know that use of the Dalokos bar. Pretty cool. Pretty nice. Froggy here also has what's the name of this weapon again? A Blutsauger, Australian Blutsauger, pretty cool. We're gonna have a team of all medics. I don't think that's possible on this server. I think we have class limits enabled on this server. So we'll probably have to stick with 3 medics at most, I imagine. But yeah, let's see how this works out. Let's try it out. Pretty fun to try this out always. And Uncle Liu is saying there, what do you think are the most underused and most overused weapons and why? The most overused for sure is the competitive meta, you know. For example, for Medic, the Crusader's Crossbow. For Soldier, the Gunbolts, I think would be kinda overused because it is so useful, you know. For Scout, perhaps the Pretty Boy's Pocket Pistol. I know a lot of people like that one. But usually stock weapons are overused because they're great. They are the best ones. I completely get that, you know, why people prefer using those weapons. Underused weapons, I'd say, probably are the melee weapons, you know. The ones that don't have much of a use or the ones that actually put you in a disadvantage. For example, the what's the name? Let's retreat here. The baseball bat for Scout, what's the name? The Sandman, for example, I think falls in the underused category nowadays. It used to be a lot of fun, you know, to stun people around with it. And it still is, even if it was nerfed, you can still slow down the enemy. But the problem with the Sandman is the smaller health you have, the lower health you get when you equip it. I think you have a debuff of 10 HP, if I'm not mistaken. And 10 or 15. And for Scouts, that's a lot of health, you know. For a class that already has low health. A spy here. He's still alive. I'm pretty sure that was a dead ringer. Okay, let's try to keep our heavy alive here. No, we were not able to do that. They also have a medic there. Okay, with the vaccinator, it's always a bummer to fight against vaccinator medics, you know. It really negates a lot of the damage you could be dealing with other classes. But perhaps the problem our team is facing is that we have 3 medics on a team of 6. That really limits the amount of damage we can deal to the enemy, for sure. So yeah. But yeah, you know, there are a lot of melee weapons that are underused, and I wish they got rebalanced in some way to kind of justify equipping them. Even the medics syringe guns, I was going to say grenade guns, but no, they are syringes, not grenades. I don't know why I thought about grenades there. But even the medic syringe guns are underused, you know. One mod I think really nailed how to balance these weapons is the balance mod by High GPS. I used to have a server with that mod enabled, and the way he handled, the community handled syringe guns in it and a couple of unused melees, I think was very interesting. For instance, for those of you who don't know, on the balance mod you can actually heal your teammates with the syringe guns, you know. You don't have to use solely the Crusader's crossbow for doing that. The other syringe guns also have that capability. And it really makes them a lot more viable, you know. I actually like that a lot. I should not be peeking here, and now we have 4 medics. This is a team of medics. COVID isn't gonna get us here, because we are all medics. We are protected from that. Yeah, look at us go. It's so funny to see everyone going medic here. Pretty funny. So yeah, what else are you saying there? Let me see. Hey, Menctor is here. Hello there, Menctor. Glad to have you here. Musguy would be using voice chat, but his baby sister is crying there. It's okay, Musguy. I don't even have voice chat enabled whenever actually. I think I disabled voice chat for good in my TF2. But whenever I'm streaming, I disable it so I can have, you know, a better control of what sound is coming through on my stream. I sometimes see other streamers or YouTubers playing with voice chat enabled, and that can lead to pretty funny moments. You know, back in the day I used to do that as well, but it can also be a liability for your channel, you know. Especially if you are trying to produce content that's how can I say it? That's appropriate for all ages, you know. And I say a lot of you know, I have to stop doing that. I just can't. But yeah, I try to be mindful of that. Because a couple of years ago, it was really being bad for monetization on my other channel. I would often get demonetized on my videos because of stuff other people said in voice chat in the game. And for whatever reason, I didn't cut it into when I was editing the video. So ever since that, I started disabling voice chat just to make sure I can guarantee that the video will stay appropriate for all ages, you know. It's different from content produced for children, because that's not very monetizable on YouTube nowadays. but content for all ages still is, and I think it is a good strategy to try and aim for that sort of... Ah, got you. Got you. You see, the Blutsauger is very useful in those situations. I think it is very, very smart to try and target, you know, a general audience. And I don't really like saying slurs very much, you know. I'm not someone that curses a lot. I think you already noticed that watching my videos. And I think it's not fun also when people are, you know, gratuitously cursing on video games and everything like that. I don't really condone that. So disabling voice... What's this sniper doing here? This blue sniper? How did you get here? Blue sniper, and he even killed the heavy there. Perhaps I should have healed the heavy instead of trying to shoot the sniper. But yeah. It's so weird. So yeah, that's why I play with voice chat disabled. I think it makes for overall a better experience for me and also for you fellas, you know, who just want to chill and play some TF2. So that's it. Felipe is asking if he can play in our server even being a Brazilian. Yes, you can, Felipe. Feel free to join. We are on the London server today, and I'm from Brazil as well. The only thing you notice is you have high ping. But other than that, you can come play for sure. Come join us, it will be a lot of fun. Inspector is saying, hold on, Blutsauger equals Pretty Boy's Pocket Pistol. Overdose equals Baby Faces Blaster. Stock Medigun equals Bonk. Medic is just a German scout. That's an interesting way to see it. Perhaps we can... Ah, no, he died. Yeah, Leo also tried to save him there, but he died. It's okay. Poor Medic. But yeah, that's an interesting way to see it. Perhaps other classes can also be classified as some variation of Scout. I think it's probably because Scout really is the quintessential deathmatch class, you know. It's sort of a basic deathmatch class, in my opinion. If I were designing, for example, a multiplayer arena shooter like TF2 with multiple classes, I think the first one I would try to implement was Scout. It's... Okay, let's use the melee here. Let's try to be smart, I guess. Ah, I got him! You see, I got Moose Guy there, Scott the Was. Against the Vaccinator, you have to be smart and use your melee weapon. That's why it's actually good to rock the stock melee on some classes, for example, Medic. I could be using the Blutsauger, no, not the Blutsauger, what's the name? The Uber Saw. I was gonna check it on my inventory. I could be using the Uber Saw, which is also the competitive meta for Medic. But I think it would limit the damage I can output with the melee, and you saw that was useful here. I don't know if the Vaccinator is allowed on competitive TF2. If you fellas know, let me know in chat. But I think it's actually banned from competitive leagues, the Vaccinator. I'm not sure though. So it would make sense why they ban it. Okay, got him there. Let's heal Casper here. And let's go with the heavy. I'm kinda anxious we're rushing them so much because I feel like... Yeah, they are not spawning back them anymore. They are spawning around here. So if we keep rushing them like this on this map, what will happen is we'll lose track of the cart and they'll be able to cap it for free. And that's no good, so we can't rush like that. This is a community map, by the way. I think it's called Eclipse. Very good map. Make sure to vote for it on the workshop. Eclipse. I really like this one. Great map. Hey, you see they are spawning kinda above us. So we have to pay attention to that. Hey, hello Mr. Dispenser, glad to have you here, my friend. Come join us, are you on the server? Come play with us if you can, it'll be a lot of fun. Glad to have you here, my friend. Nice. I'm doing fine, and how about you? I'm just half invisible today because I was lazy to switch my t-shirt. I'm using a green t-shirt, so that's why. But other than the laziness, I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing fine. Yeah, about the vaccinator, Moose guy is saying the vac is banned. Yeah, I thought so. Makes sense. And Uncle Lewis, are you calling Scout a basic B word? Uncle Leo typed there. The word kinda censored for sure, so that's a good thing. But yeah, Scout is basic. I think, you know, that's actually why I like Scout a lot, Uncle Leo. It's easy to start playing Scout, you know, on a basic level, and there's a lot of depth to it, even if it is very very basic. Because what you do with Scout is you jump and shoot, you know, run, jump and shoot. It's like playing Mega Man. Jump and shoot, run, jump and shoot. We have here another medic taunting. So yeah. And I think this is actually the good thing about Scout, you know. Other classes, for example, Spy, Engineer, are a bit harder to figure out. How does that ragdoll work? I'm not sure how TF2 calculates the physics for ragdolls. That's very weird. But yeah, I think the simplest classes are the best ones to play, in my opinion, on TF2. That's probably why, because Scout and Soldier, if I'm not mistaken, are the most popular mains out there. I know that, for example, unusuals for Scout and Soldier usually are more expensive because of that. The class is more popular, there are more people playing it. And it makes sense, they are simple classes to start playing and they are a lot of fun because of that. I actually appreciate a lot Scout and Soldier. And Pyro, for that matter, as well, is also a very simple one to start playing. Basic is good, simple is good. And that's not to say that complexity isn't good as well, but you know, simplicity is also good. That's what I mean to say. But that's an interesting way to say it as well, Uncle Leo, very funny. Spectre is asking, who are the best TF2 YouTubers you ever met and the most friendly ones? That's an interesting question, Spectral. I've never met any TF2 YouTuber in real life, only, you know, online. I've interacted with a couple of them, and usually they've been very nice and friendly to me. I don't really have quarrels or problems with any other creator in general, in a general sense. But I think the ones who were more friendly to me were Wemo and a lot of people here, and Syriamon, you know, Simon from the channel Syriamon. They even shouted out my channel a couple of times and I'm very thankful for that, you know. They are excellent fellas. I really appreciate them. But I've also had the opportunity to talk with Tufty a little bit. I love him a lot. He's great. I really like Tufty. And I also chatted with Pyro Joe. I was going to say Spike Mike, but with Spike Mike, I like Spike Mike as well. He's excellent. But I've never really directly interacted with him. I didn't have that opportunity yet. But Pyro Joe talked to me a couple of times before, and I'm really a fan of Pyro Joe. I really like him. So I would say those are, you know, other than my friends who are usually here on stream, like for example, Mr. Spencer and Hovin Snipe, I think are here as well. Moose Guy I know has a channel as well. But other than my friends who I am closer with, you know, like the ones I already mentioned, I think those would be the TF2 YouTubers who were the most friendly towards me. Commander Gory as well, but he's also in that friend category, so I'm not counting that because I'm close friends with those people. And makes sense that they are friendly to me because we're friends. A lot of birds here. But yeah. Tufty is a nice fella. I was kinda sad when he announced he wasn't able to become a full-time streamer and YouTuber, you know. I would have really liked that, to be able to watch him producing content full time. I really like his content. Whenever he makes a video, I make an effort to watch it as soon as I can, because I think he produces excellent content. Okay, let's push the card here. And Big Chungus is saying, the best TF2 YouTubers, Milsilk, Star, and Chibi. Ah, the Big Chungus is old school, for sure. I remember those. I think a lot of people don't remember Chibi, the Rocket Man. I think that's how he called himself. But his channel was very nice to watch. I really liked watching his content. I would put Germa in there as well, you know. I actually liked Germa's channel a lot more than Star's, for example. I was a huge fan of Star back in the day, but I think that throughout the years, the content Germa produced held on better, you know, than Star's. Okay, come on. But he died there, you see? I wasn't the one who killed Scott the Was there, but he died to the heavy, so mission accomplished. Yeah, Mr. Dispenser and Hobby Sniper are giving me a heart there. Heart for you as well. And Curly Patty is here as well. Hello there, Curly Patty. Curly Patty is another one of those TF2 YouTubers who are my friends. I really appreciate you all, fellas. Really nice. But yeah, music was excellent. And about Syriamon, which I was talking about a couple of minutes ago, I really like Syriamon's channel because I think he sort of is carrying the torch of that style of content that music used to produce. You know, I think that's actually what Simon is going for on his channel, and I really commend him for that. Yeah, I think he's doing a great job, because the type of videos that Milsilk, I was going to say Milsilk made were a lot of fun to watch, and I like that type of video. It's a shame, you know, his main thing isn't TF2 anymore, about Milsilk, but I understand. It isn't, TF2 isn't a profitable game for content creators, you know. At least not if you want to get big on YouTube. If you want to get big on YouTube, you have to play what's popular in the moment. There's no denying that, and I understand it. From the business perspective of it, I think he made the best choice, actually, to jump to Overwatch and then to Fortnite. It makes sense. That medic wants to flank us with the soldier. Ah, no! I died there. But yeah. What else are you saying there? Let me see. Curly Patty saying, I can hear Budgie, so double heart. Yes, my buddy Robson is on the other room singing and playing. He has a bunch of toys in his cage, so he's constantly playing with them. I love to watch how happy he is with his toys. Budgies are lovely animals. So yeah. Spectre is saying there, what type of TF2 content do you enjoy more? Commentary videos about topics, source filmmaker, etc. I think what I enjoy the most, Spectral, is the video analysis, you know, those more in-depth commentaries and analysis about game mechanics and stuff like that. You can see that, for example, the main videos I try to produce on this channel, like whenever I have a flagship video I want to release, it's always one of those. Either it's an opinionated commentary about the state of the game, or it's an analysis about some game mechanic or weapon or something like that. I think those are very interesting, and they are actually most useful to the community. They are a bit harder to produce and takes a lot of time. YouTubers who take this style of video very seriously will, you know, say that for you. It takes a while to write a script and edit a video and research a topic and do all that stuff. But I think the end result is worth it. Those are the ones I prefer watching and the ones I... Ah, come on! Okay, okay, thanks a lot, Sniper, who killed that medic. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. But yeah, those are the videos, whenever I make them, those are the ones I am more proud of. More proud about. I don't know what preposition I should be using, but I think you get the point. But I like a bit of everything, you know. I'm not some sort of viewer that only likes one kind of content. I think there is room for everyone, and I myself enjoy watching variety content as well, so I think that's important to focus on as well. There's a spy here. See? What were you doing your last grade? What were you doing? So funny there. And you know, I think most viewers are like me. You know, most people don't like to watch only one type of video. So even if you want to focus on one type of video on your channel, I think it is useful to mix things up. Hey, Big Chungas! Thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. Thank you so much for the 5 euros. That helps a lot. I really appreciate it. Best TF2 game mechanics channels. Shonik, yeah, Shonik is excellent. I really like his videos explaining how TF2 works. I think he makes great content. I really appreciate him. Humobile, I don't know that one, and R4 videos. Ah, Don, okay. By the name of the channel, I would not have recognized Don, but I also like the videos he makes. They are great, very informative. Humobile, I don't know. I think I'll look him up on YouTube later. Because if he's on the same level as Shonik and R4 videos, he's probably producing great content. Pretty nice. Thanks a lot for this super chat, Big Chungas. I really appreciate it. That's nice. And Uncle Leo is also asking, what do you think of the Steinful and his video analysis on weapons? I like his style, his or her, I think it's his, but I'm not sure as well, Uncle Leo. Their style of editing a lot. I sent you a video about the Babyface Blaster not long ago. Yeah, Steinful is also a great one. I think his style is excellent, and if I'm not getting confused here and talking about the wrong person, Uncle Leo, I like that they try to keep their videos short. I think that's a good quality about Steinful's videos. Because weapon analysis are interesting and everything, but whenever I see a video has like 40 minutes of weapon analysis, sometimes we get some of those. I get some of those on my YouTube feed. I feel a bit lazy to watch it, so I always postpone it, you know. So I think that keeping the videos short is a good thing about Steinful. If I'm mistaken about that and Steinful doesn't keep videos short, please let me know, but I'm under the impression that's the case. And I think that's a good quality about it. So it's another excellent creator for sure. You know, there are so many talented TF2 creators that I kind of feel, you know, ashamed of myself of making low effort content and stuff like that, because I can't afford to do YouTube full time and like really put in the hours into making high quality videos every time, every week. I can't afford to do that because I have work and other things to do. YouTube is not my main job. Okay, let's try to hit this medic here. I lagged there. I wasn't able to do that. So I feel kind of ashamed that I post every week the clips from my streams, which is okay because not everyone is able to watch stream while it is live. So chopping it up into clips is actually helpful for my subscribers. But I feel like I'm being lazy sometimes, you know, because sometimes it will be like 1-2 months between my flagship videos, the ones I really work on with a script and editing and everything, and I feel kind of ashamed because other creators put me to shame. That's for sure. But I appreciate that because I get to watch a lot of good content about TF2, and I think that's great. for a game that was released, what, so many years ago. I don't even know, 2007 I think it's when TF2 was first released. I think it is remarkable to have so many good channels about TF2 on YouTube nowadays. And there's been kind of a resurgence, you know. We are not seeing the game get less talked about on YouTube with time, as time passes. We're actually seeing the opposite. I think nowadays there are more active channels than there were like 3 years ago, you know. That's actually very impressive for such an old game. That so many people... Ah, okay, you got him. The Gato helped me there, so we managed to get the medic there. It's so funny to duel them like this. Pretty cool. So yeah. MG asking if I watched Octo. I'm not familiar with him, with his channel. So I'd say probably not. I think I saw the recommendations on my YouTube feed some time ago, but I didn't get time to watch it, so I never watched his videos. At least not that I can remember like this. Perhaps one or another I was able to watch, but I'm certainly not subscribed to Octo yet. Perhaps I should, I don't know. Perhaps I should. It's just that I have just so much time, you know, to produce, play, work and watch videos, so I try not to be subscribed to a lot of people. I think it's better to kind of be a little bit selective about it. Just so you can make sure you can watch the videos. At least I do that on this account. On my other personal account I subscribe to everyone. But on this account I try to be a bit more selective. Because I like to check my feed here on Old School TF2 and try to comment on the videos I find interesting. I think that's a good thing to sort of interact with other creators, you know. I think it's important. And I actually like when I get other YouTubers commenting on my videos. I think it's very helpful when they comment with ideas or, you know, suggestions, stuff that I could do differently. I actually appreciate that a lot. It's very helpful. So yeah. Alpaca is saying, hello, absolutely nice shirt. Where can I get the invisibility shirt? It's sold out right now, Alpaca. I bought it in Hogwarts, you know, the magic school where they have the invisibility cape. They also have the invisibility shirt. Perhaps you can get something like this from the Manco store as well, because they have the spy tech for Spy to make him invisible. Perhaps they have a shirt being sold on their store as well. But I'm not sure. This one is sold out. You can't buy it anymore. You fellas are so funny. I really like it. Curly Patty is saying, "Whoa, Professor, you have 4,000 subs already. That's awesome." Yeah, I was gonna comment on that as well, Curly Patty. Thanks a lot for reminding me. Because we have reached above 4,000 subscribers. I think we are in 4,030 or something like that. So thanks a lot, fellas. I really appreciate so many of you being interested on what I'm making here on this channel. It's very rewarding. And right now the channel is a bit stagnant because, as I was saying, I'm not producing flagship videos with such high frequency. But we are still growing. I think the YouTube shorts I'm posting are helping a lot with this. They really are helping the channel get more exposure, you know. I noticed a couple of months ago YouTube stopped giving regular videos as much exposure as it did, and now it's promoting mainly shorts. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to post a short, and then a couple of days ago a regular video or a stream highlight. So the shorts help boost the exposure for the regular video, and that's been helping a lot. But yeah, thanks so much for all the support, fellas. I really appreciate it. I'm planning on making a special video to celebrate this milestone, perhaps do a Q&A or something like that. So stay tuned on the channel for that. I think it will be interesting. I want to try and make a channel analysis as well, kind of like Clicks Philip does. I think I'll do something a bit simpler than that. For those of you who don't know, Clicks Philip is a CSGO YouTuber. Great content he produces, by the way, go check him out. But I think I want to make a channel analysis, you know, with the analysis of my last year, like tracing the steps I took to get here. I think that will be fun, and perhaps I'll do a Q&A. So stay tuned for that. It will be fun. It will be nice. But yeah, thanks a lot. I'm very grateful for having you fellas interested on what I'm doing, joining this community, and playing with me on my streams. My goal here on Old School TF2 has always been to showcase how TF2 is fun, you know, how this is a good game, how this game is something else, you know, how it is valuable, how it is special. And you fellas certainly are helping me do that, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, everyone. I love all of you. That's very nice. Mr. Dispenser has to go. It was nice having you here with us, Mr. Dispenser. Come join us more times. I'm always glad to have you here on stream with us. And Uncle Liu disappeared on the wall there, a magic trick. Have a nice Sunday, Mr. Dispenser. So yeah, what else are you saying? Hobby's Live saying, hold up, I haven't even noticed the 4,000 subs, huge congrats. Thanks a lot, Hobby. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, you know, you fellas are great. I think the best thing about this channel is how I was able to find you all, you know, or how you all were able to find me, because I really appreciate the friends I'm making with this channel. It's great. I really like it. Uncle Leo died there, poor Uncle Leo. So yeah, let's try to use this Uber here. I'll check chat in just a sec, fellas, because I noticed you were saying some good stuff there. I'll check it in just a second. Oh, here the spy was trying to backstab me. No, sir. Okay, let's Uber Uncle Leo here. Go, Uncle Leo! Go get him! Okay, maybe I can... No, maybe I can destroy this teleporter here. I think the teleporter I can destroy. Yeah. And the spy sept, the sentry, the dispenser is down as well. Okay, managed to destroy the the sentry nest there with the help of our friendly spy. So yeah, that's pretty nice, fellas, pretty cool. Spectre is saying, I'm thirsty to watch new TF2 animations, but I always end up watching the Winglet or Lazy Purple. If you like TF2 animations, you should check out Hovin Sniper's channel. He produces a lot of great animations, and he's working on a new project. Poor Apple, I'm sorry, Apple. You have a great sense of style, Apple. Really like your loadout. But I'm sorry, I got you there. It's so funny. So yeah, you should check out Hovin Sniper's channel. He's a very talented source filmmaker animator. And Curly Patty is as well. I don't know if you're working on any new animation project, Curly Patty. Let us know in chat if you are. But Curly Patty has also made some great animations in the past, so make sure to check out his channel. Great content. Uncle Liu is asking, YouTube promote mainly shorts? Better grab some at my local fashion store then. Yeah, I actually meant to say mainly, like main L-Y, not manly. So yeah, I struggle a bit with English. Please excuse me. It's so funny when I mispronounce stuff and you fellas point that out to me. Sometimes I don't even acknowledge it, you know. Because in my head I'm speaking what I want to speak. But I know it's not that simple. So yeah. It's kinda annoying, you know, how YouTube is pushing shorts for everyone currently. I wish they weren't doing that. Okay, managed to kill the pyro there, managed to kill Firefly. Let's retreat actually. I was going to say let's keep going, but let's retreat so we can heal up. But yeah, it's kinda annoying how YouTube is pushing shorts to everyone. I understand they are doing this to try and compete with TikTok. I think that's their idea. I have here Apple with the crazy yellow loadout. But you know, I wish YouTube weren't doing this, because what they are doing is actually nerfing their regular content creators, you know, people who produce YouTube videos for the YouTube audience, and they are pushing shorts like that. You know, I have nothing against shorts, they are fun to make. I really liked making shorts myself, but I wish they weren't nerfing regular videos to promote shorts, because that's kind of what I've seen them doing. I have no evidence about this. I only have my own experience and what I heard from other creators, you know, to confirm this, in my opinion. But it seems to be the trend, and I wish that wasn't the case. It's kind of annoying, because I want to make regular videos for you fellas, but YouTube doesn't promote my regular videos as is used to, so I have to make shorts to kind of boost the regular videos exposure. So yeah, that kind of sucks. I wish I was making shorts simply because I find them fun, because they are, and not because I felt like I have to make them in order for YouTube to share my content with new viewers. Come on. Okay, got him. Nice. Always funny to hit people with the pen. Okay, let's help Uncle Leo retreat here. So yeah. And about animations, Curly Patty is saying there, serious animations are closer and closer. This month I'm gonna post some content. Nice. Pretty nice. Inspector is saying, how did you meet your TF2 YouTuber friends? I think they actually found me. In some of them I found myself. For example, Mr. Dispenser, if I'm not mistaken, I found his channel on my recommendations, and I started commenting on his videos and liking and enjoying his content, and we started talking and we became friends, basically. That's really how it happened. But with others, I think they actually found my videos and did the same thing, you know, started commenting on the videos, and then I saw their account name and avatar, and I thought, oh, this looks like a TF2 channel, let me check out their channel. And then I found out they produce content, and we started interacting like that. I've said it before in this channel how important it is, if you are a content creator, how important it is to have a recognizable name, you know, something that people can look at and think, this isn't just a regular YouTube viewer, this is a channel that produces content, you know. If you have a channel name that clearly indicates that idea, it will be a lot easier for you to interact with other creators on the platform and with the audience as well. So I think that happened to most of my TF2 YouTuber friends, you know. I think that's how we met. I don't remember how I met everyone. I'm sorry, I'm getting old, I don't have such a good memory anymore like that. But most of them I think I met like that. And it goes to show how important it is to have a good channel name, you know, that clearly indicates you are a channel. You are not just someone posting, just someone watching videos. You produce content. If your channel name can indicate that, and your avatar can indicate that, that's even better, you know, it's what you want actually. So yeah. Okay, there's a lot of people there. Let's help Uncle Leo here. I think we're doing a good job pushing the card, both of us. The engineer is trying to put a sentry up. No, sir. I'm glad he jumped to protect the point. Most times people don't even jump here on the point when the match is almost over, you know, people kind of give up. It's always nice to see someone defending until the last step of the card. That's very nice to see. So yeah. Hobby Slap is saying, you found me on my Woodville video. Yeah, I remember that, Hobby. That one I remember, that I saw your video and I subscribed there. I'm not sure, but I think you were sharing it on Reddit. I'm not sure though, but I think you or someone shared it on Reddit and I saw it there, because I'm very active on Reddit TF2 actually. Whenever I make a flagship video or something, some funny clip, you know, sometimes I'll share my shorts there, for example, and people really seem to enjoy it. So I think I saw your Woodville video there on Reddit. Either you or someone was sharing it, and then I went to check it out. So yeah, that's nice. An inspector about me pronouncing incorrectly in English. Flashbacks to when teacher said fanboy instead of fanboy. To this day, I can't really make a difference in those words, you know, in pronunciation. Okay, let's help the demo man here. Let's go, demo. Let's do this. Fanboy. I think that's the difference. Perhaps fanboy is more closed and fan is more open to make the A. I think that's it. For those of you unaware, I was on a stream talking about fanboys with an A, and I got confused in the pronunciation, and you fellas laughed a lot about it. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. I know that word isn't a very good word, you know, so it's not my intention to mispronounce it. I'm sorry about that. But it was funny because it was not my intention, you know, and it completely changed the meaning of what I was trying to say. It's been a while already. It's very interesting to see you fellas remembering stuff from streams like months ago. Really goes to show you enjoy watching me, and I really appreciate it. You know, that my streams are meaningful to you. That's kind of wholesome, you know. I appreciate it. Very nice. I'll check chat in just a minute, fellas. Just let me see if I can get this Zuber and not die, just to help my teammates here. Because I think we're doing a good job defending. Okay. Let's go with our last grape here. Use the Zuber. I actually think they're up above us on the cliffs. Okay, go for it. Oh no! Okay, got him. For a second I thought I would die to Apple's direct hit there. But I didn't. That's good. There's a spy. I think he's probably going up there. Or through... Yeah, he's here. You see? His cloak ended there. Okay, let's help your last grape here. There's a spy around us, so we have to pay attention. Alright, fellas, want to scramble the teams. Okay. I'll vote yes, just because it really is easy here. We are having an easy time. Perhaps we can have a more competitive match if teams are scrambled. But I think it's not gonna pass. Yeah, the vote didn't pass. Not everyone wanted to scramble teams. Okay. Oh, this server, I think, auto scrambles after 2 wins. So if the same team wins twice, the teams are auto scrambled. I think that's how I configured it. But I'm not sure actually. So yeah, let's see if I can use this Uber with your last grape. What else are you saying? Dragomir asking if I use Matfong 0. No, I don't, Dragomir. I use Matfong 1 actually. Perhaps you have that impression because I'm using a graphics CFG, you know, a graphics configuration. I use the master config on the medium-low preset with some modifications to some modules. So perhaps that's why you think I have Matfong 0, but I don't. I have Matfong 1 actually. So yeah. Moose guy saying that the word is not offensive normally, it's all context dependent. Yeah, that's true for most words. But I still try to avoid them, because I think it's good practice, you know, Moose guy. It doesn't hurt to avoid those words regardless, you know. It's sort of a sensible thing you can do, and I think it really shows, you know, that you're putting an effort into trying to respect others, you know. So let's chill out a bit with Apple here. Where is your engineer building stuff, Apple? Show me. Let's see. I think they have a teleporter here. Ah, your last grape killed Apple, come on. But I think they have a teleporter somewhere around here. But yeah, it's good practice to avoid bad words. It's a sensible thing to do. That's at least how I go about it. It never did me wrong, you know, to try and be respectful with my speech. I think it's good practice. So I do my best. I tried. You know, bear in mind that English is not my native language, so perhaps there are some things that I say that some people might criticize, but maybe I don't know about it yet. So I need you to point me those stuff if I say something that's wrong. So please do that. I'd really appreciate it. So yeah. And I think I'll be ending the stream right now. We are close to 1 hour, and that's usually for how long I stream here on this channel, and it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy playing with you fellas, but I think it's time to stop. I'm starting to get kinda tired, my throat's kinda drying up, so I have to grab some water to drink, and I'll take the rest of the day to rest, for sure. I'll just answer one more question here. MG is asking if I like playing more competitively or casually. I think it really depends, MG, on what you call playing competitively. Because I've heard from, for example, friendlies, you know, people who like to play as a Hoovy or stuff like that, that going for the objective is playing competitively. And I would disagree with that. I like to play casually, but what I mean with that is I like to play TF2 for the objective. I like to play the game as intended to be played, but I don't care much about if I win or lose. That's what I mean. I'm not trying too hard to win a match when I'm playing, but I like to play for the objective. So I think a competitive player would say that I'm being casual, and I think a friendly would say that I'm being competitive. I think I'm right in the middle of those things. That's the way to play TF2, in my opinion. That's how I like to play it. So it's a lot of fun. Hey Marcio, glad to have you here, appreciating my t-shirt, my invisible t-shirt, you see? Pretty cool. Yeah, I got it on Hogwarts with the invisibility cape. I read Harry Potter, I think, up to the 3rd book when I was a kid. After that, I kinda lost interest. But the first one I really enjoyed. The second one was fun, and the third one was when I started losing interest. I think the plot started getting too complicated, and I didn't really enjoy that. What I liked about Harry Potter was that it's a world of wizards, and it's so much fun. That's kind of the spirit of the first and the second book. After that, it started getting too serious, and then I lost interest. So yeah, that's my history with the Harry Potter series. A lot of fun. You fellas are funny. I love you all, fellas. So yeah. And most guys say, when it comes to things being offensive, I usually side with people saying to just not say it. Yeah, it makes sense. It's the easier thing to do. But I think we should just disassociate words from negative connotations. With time, most guy, that's usually what happens, you know. I studied languages in university, and at least in Portuguese, I don't know if it's the case in English, but at least in Portuguese, there are a lot of words that in the past had a very negative connotation that nowadays don't have it anymore. So that happens, for sure. But the most practical thing to do is to simply not say it, you know. I don't think you are losing anything by avoiding some words, you know, that some people don't like. It's respectful to avoid doing that. But yeah, it makes sense what you're saying. It really happens, you know, that words with time, they can lose negative, very heavy negative connotations. That is true. It's something that happens. So yeah, fellas, I'll be in the stream right now then. Thanks a lot for coming and play with me. It was a lot of fun. I really appreciate all of you, and thank you so much for, you know, supporting me and sending me good comments and like, sharing, subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate that. Love you all. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll talk to you again next Sunday so you can play more TF2. Bye bye everyone. Have a wonderful Sunday.